Hi, my wonderful people. How are you all doing? This is Ine Duke, also known as Duchess Potowski of Late Night Vibes with Ine and Cece. I want to thank you all for always returning. Please kindly do well to like, subscribe, and share my video. So, the choices we make. So this topic it's quite interesting because I bought something, right? So I just thought I would share it. And because these kind of things play out in life, in our day-to-day lives and things we do. So please leave the kind of choice you've made that was wrong, and then how did you deal with it? So I bought a suitcase a few weeks ago. I was meant to travel. I bought this. I went to the shop. I picked the first two suitcases. I picked my preferred suitcase. Anyone that knows me knows I love to travel, and suitcases are a thing for me. So I went to the shop. I picked up these two suitcases. They were good for me. They were hard shell because I like hard shell suitcases. Then instead of me to take my suitcase to the till and pay, I went and asked this guy at the shop and said to him, please, can you choose is there any other suitcase that you would recommend? So he goes then he brought the third suitcase and said, this one, people buy the suitcase. When I saw the suitcase, there was something not right. I felt it. He says medium hard shell suitcase, but it felt soft. Hard shell suitcase shouldn't be soft, but then this one was soft. But then I just took it because one, it says medium, but then it looked like large. So I just felt, okay, whenever I'm traveling within UK, I'll use it because then it's got this, it's expandable. So I can put enough things instead of taking two suitcases around if I'm traveling, if I'm within the UK. So big mistake I made. When I saw the suitcase, I felt that no, this suitcase is not, it won't be durable. But I went ahead and took the third suitcase that he recommended. Even though I felt that suitcase won't be durable, I still took it only because it's expandable. It says medium, but it comes across like large, and it's even expensive, more expensive than the other two that were real hard shell suitcases. So I took the suitcase, went to unpack. On the day of my trip, I was going on a cruise, not even flight. That's even the irony of it all. Not even flying. I wasn't even flying. I took the suitcase. As I was going down the staircase, I was like, there's something not right with this wheel. I hope this suitcase will take me to my destination before the wheel breaks. My dear, I got on the coach to Southampton. One of the wheels started fiddling. I was like, oh, lower. So I got to eventually we got on the cruise, got to my room, and then they brought the suitcase and dropped it in front of my room. I took it inside. I looked at it. I realized that it started, I could see the damage already at the bottom. I was like, hi, I hope this suitcase will just not, mess me up. I'm on a cruise. So cruise finish. Got to the UK, took my suitcase out of when I got to the cruise where they packed the suitcases. Guys, my suitcase, two wheels were about to break, and then it had already punctured, broken. In fact, it just got damaged, So I was like, no, this is not right. I was actually happy that I bought this suitcase just to travel around, and it didn't even last me for 2 weeks, not even for a month. It didn't even last for 2 weeks. So I had to take it to the shop where I bought it from. So since it's not up to 30 days that I bought it, I thought I could return it. So I went to the shop and I said to the lady at the till that I just bought this suitcase a few days ago, about 10 days ago, and see what has happened. And she told me that it's not manufacturer's defect, so I have to stay with it. Unfortunately, they're not going to accept it. I was like, kai. She goes, I can call the manufacturer that they could change it. I rang. These guys, no call. Nobody picks the call. I rang 2 days. The next day again, I rang. They didn't pick up the call, right? So I was so pissed when I came back from the shop. I was so pissed that I left the suitcase in my boot, and I was like, you know what? This suitcase will stay in my boot. It's not going to come into my house. No, there's no space for this suitcase. I was so pissed, like, how you, this suitcase was the most expensive of all the suitcases. It didn't even last. So why did I not choose the first ones that I picked? Why did I even take this third one? When I was in the shop, I knew that suitcase, there was something not right about that suitcase. I knew, but I still went ahead and came on with the suitcase, and the suitcase didn't disappoint me. I mean, the suitcase ended up disappointing me. So the choices we make, sometimes the choices we make get stuck with it. So as it stands now, I've got these suitcases in my boot, the boot of my car. I'm so pissed. I don't want to bring it out of that boot. Maybe one day I'll forgive it and bring it out and think of what to do with it. So what choice have you made in life that you were stuck with? What did you think about that choice when you were making it? Were there any signs? We call them red flags. Were there any signs that you ignored? Leave your whatever you have to say in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about the choices we make. And yes, as usual, I'll see you again. And as always, cheerio. Thank you.